Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys for your patience. We're going to jump right back in this week with the song Make Room by Community Music. And this is actually an older song. It was published I think in 2018. I'm not really sure why I haven't put it on my channel yet, but this weekend at my church we're doing a women's event and we're doing this song. And so I figured might as well put this on the channel because I do believe that it's been highly requested and I just haven't gotten around to it. So that said, this is verse 1 that just finished. And then we're going to do chorus 1. And you guys, if you're doing the top of the two options I'm going to teach, you'll come in at verse 2, which is just a repeated version of verse 1. And something to note is that if you've been with me for a while, you know that I typically end up doing the lower end, like options of harmonies so that it's easier to hear. And then you can always take the octave up or down, no matter whether you sing soprano, alto, or tenor, because usually soprano and tenor is just, octaves of each other. And alto can usually get in wherever they fit in. So that said, I'm going to be teaching the lower end options for this song. So this is the top, higher part of the two options, and you'll come in at verse 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here is where I lay it down, every burden, every crown. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down, every lie and every doubt. This is my surrender. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
All right, so it does a lot of interlude here. It does quite a bit of interlude and instrumental. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward and get to the next section of the song, which typically I don't have you come right in with the next section of a song if it's the first time it's being introduced, but this one is full band and everything is in, so you can stay in as well.
Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better, your way is better.
Back to the chorus.
And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
All right, so that's pretty much it. It trails off and then there's an option for them to go back into the chorus or back into the bridge. They can build it up, they can take it down. It's really, the options are endless, but that will be up to your worship leader what you do there. But you have all the sections of the song that you need to succeed in the song. So now let's do the top harmony options. And so just to clarify something about that part, so that was the top option of the two. And so that's somebody who's a true alto like myself. I would probably choose that harmony part if I was singing, or if I was singing alongside someone in this key, in the key of G. I would pick this harmony part just because it's the most comfortable. But the next part I'm going to teach is the lower of the two options, and you could choose to do that part up the octave, and that would be a true first soprano part, if you will. Or the next part I'm going to do will be an option for a tenor, so a guy could sing the next part I'm going to sing and feel very comfortable, or a lower singing female alto could sing that and be completely fine. So in the key of G with a female leading, there are a lot of more options than you would think. So yeah. Let's do the top or the bottom part, and then we'll be done. All right, guys, let's do the bottom part now. This is the bottom option of the two options that I'm giving, which will be more of a tenor part or a guy part or an alto that sings lower. So you can come in here at the chorus.
And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
So you got that little piece there that changes at the very end of that line. That's, of course, if your worship leader does that portion the way that she did it, then you would do it that way. All right, so now as an instrumental, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward and get to the next portion, which I said in the other part that you will come right in because it's all full band, which is not very typical, but it works because everybody's in. So you're gonna come in with full force at Shake Up the Ground. 2, 3, 4.
Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better, your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better, your way is better.
Back to the chorus.
And I'll make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
And that is it for the song. Like I said before, it does some down stuff where it goes back into the chorus, and there's many options of what can happen here based off of your worship leader's preference, if they go up or they go stay down or whatever. But you have all the sections of the song that you need. And once again, just to put a fine point on it, just to make sure that everybody knows, when you are listening to any of the parts that I teach on my channel, please always think, this is a part that I can take the octave up, or the octave down of in order to make it make sense for my voice. So if you just listen to that part and you're a male, you're probably going to sing that part, and that would probably feel the most like a tenor part. Because I don't really do sheet music, I don't really do SATB, I don't do it like that because I don't want people to get bogged down by hearing the part name and then feeling like, oh, that part's too high for me or too low for me, or I actually like the other part better, I fit better with that part. This way, top and bottom harmony options give you more freedom and flexibility to find a part that you feel confident in and nail it, and then figure out how to put it in its proper place within the mix of what your vocal spread is for your church. So that's the reason that I do it that way, and I hope that makes sense. But yes, if you were singing this part and you were a female and you were like, I'm a first soprano and the other part you taught, I don't really love the way it moves, you could take that part up the octave that I just taught, and that would be a perfect first soprano part. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to leave a comment down below and I can go into more detail, or you can email me. My email is in my description box for my channel. And if you have any questions at all, you can always put it in the email as well. So thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and supporting my channel. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.